Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Media Truder, and welcome to Cosmic Express, a puzzle game that has that characteristic I'm always looking for in a good puzzler, which is, when you first start playing it, it seems so incredibly simple, or you just don't see a way it could ever be that hard. Then, 10 minutes later, you want to murder everything. You see, the entire game is literally what you're seeing in front of you right now. You will always be presented with a great big bubble floating in space. You're always going to be a train, and literally the only control is just basically select where you want the track to go. You are a train driver. Your job is to get this cute little alien to his house. So, probably we want to pick up the alien, go to the house, and then leave. That's literally the entire game. So let's just check we've done that. So he hops in his little train, and he hops into his house, it becomes a house, and we have won, huzzah. But oh my goodness, sometimes there's more than one alien, so probably we should go like, you know, pick up one alien, drop him off, because I've only got one little carriage on the end of a space train. So as a result of that, I can only carry one at a time. And then just get that going, speed it up if you want, he gets dropped off, job flipping done. And then, of course, the game starts screwing with you. So the purple aliens have to go to the purple boxes, and the orange aliens have to go to the orange boxes. And there's two potential exits. And I think you can actually do both. And in fact, ultimately, you do have to do both. So I've already done this in one way that gets me over here. But I haven't got over here in the past. So I should probably figure out a way to do that. So, okay. Let's say we pick up the orange alien immediately. And we just take him to the thing that's right here. Now, the moment he's been dropped off... yeah, at that point, hopefully the purple alien... let's just check he does actually get picked up. So, hang on, if I drop you off here, and then immediately... okay, we're going to be needing a bit more track. Hang on. Let's just test this does actually work correctly. So, you get dropped off there. Right, purple does indeed actually get himself dropped straight in. Good, okay, so just to undo all of this. So, at this point, I do indeed have purple actually on the train. Nice. So... how am I going to get purple in? Okay, purple, I can just loop round the top here and get to here. So if I just loop round the top here... no, not there, though. We don't want to go there. I just need to go up here. Purple. So purple has now been got home. Both of those two lands at the bottom are now safe, and as they should be. And actually, this box is still available. So if we actually just go here, he'll jump straight in and straight out again. You'll actually jump... hang on, you need to be taken... actually, you'll jump straight in and straight out again. Because on this occasion, I'm not saying you are associated with this, and you're associated with this, and you're associated with this. I'm saying, actually, these two boxes haven't been... no, hang on. Wait. No, wait, hang on. That box has been used, and this box has been used. It's these two boxes that haven't been. Okay, hang the flip on here. So I need to loop round here. And then he gets dropped off in here. Then need to just come down here. He'll jump in after this guy jumps out. Then we bring it over here. That should work, I think. So, okay, you get in there. Hop out. He hops in. He gets in there. Obviously, each box is going to be used once. He hops out and then in. Boom. Love it. And then the game basically starts just declaring it hates you. So, obviously, the key is to not block off stuff that you're going to need down the line. So whatever I do here, I've got to make sure at the end I can make it up here, and I haven't blocked off a box I haven't used yet, and I've still only got one carriage. You will get more carriages down the line, but for the moment, I've only got the one. So, okay, probably a sensible starting point is, let's just pick up you, and then drop down to the bottom. And I can come over here, and drop you off here. So you and you are at this point accounted for. So then, hang on. I've got to be careful I don't loop round too much, because if I kind of go in a big loop, I won't have any way of getting back up to here. So I kind of want to keep the train down toward the lower end. Well, I guess I could loop round up. I could loop round up here and drop this guy. Okay, let's just try that. Let's just actually now bring you... or I could actually bring the... okay. I've already used this, so I don't need this anymore. If I bring you back over here, now that box and this box, and this alien, they're accounted for. Then all I need to do is, okay, pick you up, and now I can drop you off here. This one that's got a station shouldn't have been used yet. And that just leaves these two aliens and these two boxes, which is, okay, hang on. So if I just go over here, you get dropped off, you get picked up, you get dropped off. Actually, that should work. So it's starting to be a little bit, you know, having to have a think about it. But I think that should actually all stack together. So a fairly logical just loop for all this. Yeah, that all works just flipping fine. Oh, yes, marvellous. It turns out I'm a genius at this game. Okay, now I'm quite frankly suspicious. The game has just flagged this as a quite hard level. This is one of the hardest levels in the first world. Why? Why is this hard? I'm incredibly suspicious. Okay, just drop you off right there, and then... Okay, wait, hang on. Then... No, okay. Drop you off there, but then, okay. That means I need to find a way to get round to this side. Okay, hang on. Then just loop the long way around here, and then you can be dropped off there, but then I've not got a way through that gets me, because yeah, this guy can then come here, but then I've not got a way back, because the train track isn't starting to go back on itself. Okay, hang on. Hang the flip on. Right, this is maybe not quite as simple as it looks. Right, let's start at the top instead. Start at the top, because straight away, we can just take this guy and shove him in his one box. That's all absolutely fine. So, you then can just be picked up and dumped in there. Then I just need to loop around... Oh, hang the... Wait, what? The problem now is any attempt to get this guy, yeah, leads me to block off my only way to get out. Because you... Okay, hang on. I'm pretty sure they need to actually be moved around to different boxes. Okay, just out of interest, I'm going to try something that doesn't make the slightest bit of sense. Or rather, okay, start at the top here. No, go through here. So, he gets dropped off, you get picked up, and then... Don't put this guy in here, but then if I do that, I'm... Okay, maybe I'm not. Maybe I can loop back on myself here. Oh, I think I might need to. Okay, hang on. Drop you off here. Yes, then pick up this guy. Then drop this guy off onto here. And then loop round up to here. Ah, ha ha ha. Okay, so, some of the levels look deceptively simple, but they're not. They're actually evil. And drop you off there, you get picked up, and then we just swirl back out again, so we just needed to swirl. It's okay, we're good, I got it. Then, of course, more and more rules start being thrown at you. This looks incredibly simple, just here, 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 and then just loop round to the end, job flipping done. Problem is, green splat aliens make the train disgusting, so the purple alien's gonna refuse to get in. I mean, that's fine on this occasion, we can just, you know, work around that and get the purple alien home first, and what may be a case of alien classism, I'm not sure, but, yeah, that's gonna start being interesting in time. Here we go, we've also got a puzzle here where I've got myself 2 carriages, so I can carry 2 at a time. Doesn't matter what they are, though of course if the green things start showing up, it will matter, because then the green things are only allowed to go in certain carriages, and once they go in the wrong carriage, then they've actually made it smelly forever, so nothing else, and oh bloody hell. Well, thankfully, there's no green things here, there's just a couple of obstacles in the way. 2 carriages, 3 purples, 3 oranges. Now, yeah, this is gonna start getting... interesting. So if I just loop down here, then I can pick up these 2, but I won't get this guy. Which then creates a bit of a problem. Because how am I going to drop those 2 off in such a way as doesn't block me off forever from coming back for the 3rd guy? So if I just go to here, then I've got no way of getting to this guy. And if I loop round to here, then... I could get back into the 3rd guy, but then I can't get back out myself. So that's not going to work. And if I loop round... Okay, hang on. If I loop round here and then go... Okay, so I can do this, fine. So I can pick you up, the 3rd one, drop you off along here. So I've got out here, and that's the first 3 taken care of. But now I've got another 3 that need to actually be taken care of, and I've already filled up this space. So if I've done this wrong, I might have screwed myself over with the oranges. So, okay, let's just say for the sake of argument that we just want to pick up the first 2 oranges. Now I've got to be careful I don't block off my own exit as well. So, as much as I'd love to... this is going to be interesting. I can't go along here to drop off these 2, because then I can't get back to my oranges. If I were to potentially come up and loop round the top here, maybe I'd have enough... but then I physically can't actually get out. So I definitely can't do that. I've got to leave myself enough space to escape later. So even if I do... No, I can't do this. In fact, oh... Wait, what can I do at this point? Because if I loop around here, that means I can't get the third orange. If I come down here, that means I can't escape anymore. If I were to loop round under here, then that means I can't get to... Oh, bloody hell, wait, hang on. Okay, I'm not sure there's actually a way to solve the oranges right now, so I'm going to redo this in such a way as I sort out the oranges first, and make sure that I leave myself an escape route along the bottom or the top for the purples to actually escape from, or for my train to escape from after I've taken care of the purples too. So this shouldn't be too bad. If I just come along here, I'm just going to pick up these two right now. I'm going to bring them down here. I'm going to drop them off along here. Lovely. And then I'm just going to grab you, and I'm going to put you there. So that should be, if I just kind of give myself a tiny bit of extra track there, just double check that all the oranges now actually make it home. Yes, they do. So that is the oranges already done. Lovely. So the only question then is, what do I do with the purples? Can I do what I just did in reverse, but then end up with... Okay, I can't do this, because if I do this, I've blocked off my escape. So I need to... What the... Oh, bloody hell. Right, so now I've got the same problem, but in reverse. Because, unfortunately, that bloody bush is in the way. Unless... Oh, and this is getting into crazy. What if I just left the orange guy in one of the compartments and left just one carriage for the purples? So I could drop this guy off on my way out. That way, there's no space being filled up around here, and I'm already at the top, which is kind of where I want to be. So, we just move you along here. Okay, so now we just pick up... Oh, but then we're only picking up one. Okay, if I do that, that's bad. Because then, okay, that definitely can't be the answer. Because if I do that, then there's literally no way to get this guy without trapping myself. Okay, I've just refined the purple first strategy. Which I think actually... Hang on, I'm just going to test this now. Does this actually work? Because I think this should actually work with a lot less space used. Because now there's a spare carriage, he can get on... Yeah, there we go. That's actually the purples taken care of with a lot less space utilised down here. In fact, actually, that means I could use a lot less space still, because all I need is... I just need one. I just need a single one. If I just basically loop you around here, and then around here... I mean, that would work for purples, right? Because then all I need to do is pick up the first two, drop off a single one, and then I've got... Oh, flip. Now I've got space for the oranges. Okay, this should work. This should flipping work. Okay, now I just need to figure out how to make the oranges work. But that should be doable. Yeah, just grab the two at the end, put them to those two boxes, grab you, move you back to... Oh, flip. Oh, flip, that should work. Right, so purples, sorted, two oranges, oh... Okay, good, got it. Alright, this looks deceptively easy. What's the trick here, you bastards? What are you trying to pull? So, yeah, a couple of bits of grass in the way. 4 purples, 2 carriages, 4 homes for them to go to. Okay. What's the problem here? Well, the problem is there's not much space to turn back on myself. So, if I kind of pick you up and... and there's the exit right there. So I've got to be careful not to block that off. Okay. So probably I just want to move around. But you can't be picked up from the front. So you're going to be fiddly, aren't you? Yes, you're going to be very flipping fiddly. So if I just basically come around here and try and pick these two up, then I can't loop back on myself. But if I go forward, I'm basically blocking off... Well, actually, not necessarily. There is still an escape down the bottom. But in order to pull that off, I'm going to need to... Right, let's just try dropping you two off here. And then, then I block myself here because I can't do... Yeah, then I can't do diagonals. Okay. Then nothing can pass through here without blocking myself out. So I'd need to go around the outside. But if I go around the outside, oh flip, that's... Okay, so I haven't locked myself in. Now I just need to but now I've locked away... Now I've locked away these two. And if I come through here, then there's no way to go... Right, that's a non-starter. Okay, got it. Right, what if I start with these two down over here and basically just say, okay, I'm just going to drop them off over there. Now that feels like that's not right either, because then the only way for me to progress is to go round this way, but then there's no way for me to drop these two guys off over here and get them back, so that's definitely not going to work either. But if I were to take these two guys to, say... Well, if I drop them over here, then same problem. I have to come back on myself, but then I'm trapped, so I can't get the other two guys over to the right. Ah, hang on. This seems like a good first move. Just loop around the outside, pick up these two. Okay, drop them off at these two houses. That lets me come back for you two. Okay, bring you round here, loop back around myself, and there we go. Yeah, okay, it's just about making that first move correctly. So, that gets 2 purples over there. 2 more purples. Job flipping done. Oh, well, this room is hell. So, yeah, I've got to be careful not to block anything in. If I go around the outside, I block off this house without doing anything. Go through the middle, then there's a risk that, yeah, when I loop round here, I can't loop back in at all. Need to get round over to here, but then, if I loop in from there, I've blocked myself off there. But if I come round here, then... Actually... If I take you two and bring you... but then there's no possible way for me to get these guys over to here because this will all be blocked up. Unless, of course, what I do is I loop round the bottom. No, that's madness. That definitely doesn't work. And then when I come around here... Okay, right. What's the logical first move in here, then? Because I can't just do a straight-up loop to get these two into their nearest boxes, but then... This one becomes physically locked away. So there's no way that's the right move. Unless I want you to... Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. Unless I'd prefer you to not use this box. But then, if I want you to use this box, then this box is now locked away. Unless I want you to use this box and you to use this box... Okay, hang on. So then, but then this box is literally inaccessible, so that can't be the right option either. Right, hang on, back to the drawing board. Okay, this strikes me as a decent starting point right here. So if I follow this route, then I should be able to get, yeah, that guy over into the corner. You get brought round to this box right here. Fine, technically the train can't make it that far, but when I extend the track, it will be able to. So that brings me with, yeah, still an escape route available to these guys. The problem is now I've got less than half the map because I've already used the central bit there because of the bush in the way. Now there's no actual bush left. So I can bring... Yeah, I can't loop around the back to pick up both of you. So if I pick up both of you, then the only move is here, and then I've got no exit. So I need to bring... Maybe this is not the right way, because I'm not seeing a solution there. Any attempt to bring him to here means this guy can't come to here without becoming stuck. Any attempt to bring him to here means this is no longer accessible. Any attempt to access this guy whatsoever blocks the exit. No, I've done something wrong here, hang on. And reversing the pattern does not solve the problem. Same exact issue. Only way to access this guy at all is to block myself off from the exit. Only way to access this guy, yeah, wherever I take him next. Oh, unless I... Yeah, and if I go for both of them... That just leads me to having no escape. Unless I start considering that I need to be carrying at certain points 2 at the same time. So at this exact moment in time, I'm going to have got you into here, and I've still got you on board. But if I just take one step further down, and then I just move around over to here, and then I move you to here, and then I move you to here, and then I move you to... Oh, flip, that might solve it. Because yes, sometimes you just need to be carrying one... But sometimes you need both. I need to pick up one of them on the secondary rotation. There we go. Both of you to those two. Oh. Okay. That seemed literally impossible for a while, but now it's good. I'm fine. Screw you in this stupid neighborhood you want to live in. I hate your plants. Alright, let's just start doing the logic here. Any attempt to come through this square, which is one of very few ways I can access the middle section, that blocks me off a little bit. So... Then I can just loop round here and drop those two off there. That's absolutely flipping fine. But then any attempt to come down here, I literally don't have an escape anymore, because I'm sure I can pick up these two guys, but then I've got no way out. So if I were to be coming from this route, I couldn't go out the top way. If I'm not going out the top way, that would logically imply I had to go out the bottom way. But if I go out the bottom way, then these two stations are going to be blocked off, and these two guys are literally inaccessible. So I think that can't be the right starting move. However, if I come through the middle top, there's literally no way for me to access this station anymore. Once I go in, I can't get out. So that feels like that can't be right either. So starting from the actual top point, that cannot be the right first move. And trying to start and go on the left just basically blocks off the exit because of the station. So, okay, basically I've just said that every starting move cannot be the right starting move. So, okay, well done me. Ah, wait, hang on. I think I might have got it here. With an extremely fast turnaround on these stations, I might be able to actually make this work here. Okay, hang on. If I loop round this way, there just needs to be... I think this works in my head anyway. So you get in there, you get in there. Okay, so you get out there and... Quick change up. Darn. Okay, it's really close to working. It's very close to working. How do I fix it? Because that is so damn close to working, it's just not quite. So right now, on this move, both of these guys get into here. So the train is full. We loop round over here, and we move to here. The first carriage empties. He jumps into the first carriage, but the second carriage is not yet available. Because until we pass by this spot, there's no way for the second carriage to clear, and then it's ahead of this guy, so he can't get on anymore. He can't squeeze on from his spot on the platform. If I just change the layout to be like this, that doesn't help the problem. No, same thing happens again. The bottom guy is still waiting on the platform. Except, wait, hang on. If I do loop up north like this, then I could... No, we've been over this. Sure, I could loop back in here, pick up both of you and drop you off, but that then means the train can't escape anymore, because there's nowhere for it to go. Wait. New idea. What if we need to only pick up... Oh, what if I only need to pick up one of these two in order to provide space for these two, in order that I can actually pick up... Okay, I might be onto something here. But deliberately trying to not pick up this guy is actually quite difficult. And if the guy I'm not picking up is this guy, then that leads this guy blocked away. Because what I'm trying to do is only pick up one of them and then grab the other one on the way back. The only one I can grab on the way back would be this guy. But if I'm actually grabbing this guy first, there's very little way to... Yeah, the only way to avoid picking up this guy would then be to basically totally block him off. So sure I couldn't even do that. That would pick him up there. Darn it, that doesn't work either. You see, this is the sort of plan I'm going for, where we grab this guy on the second pass, but then... Yeah, that would work if he just refused to get on the first time, but he's not going to refuse to get on. He's going to clog up that seat, because he's going to jump on at the first available opportunity, which screws me over, the stupid bastard. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem, which is I decided to hand this one over to Claire, who's better at puzzle games than me. It's been, I think, between the two of us, about an hour, and we've totally failed.
Okay, I only did this for about 20 minutes.
Total failure. Okay, we had to look this up online, but we've got it. You see, the thing is, we already had it. Right, this is the solution, Claire. This is the...
What?
This is the solution. Now, the very specific thing we didn't do...
That kink?
No. Well, kind of. But here's the thing. These two have to bounce off each other.
What?
So only one of them can get in. So that provides the space for them. And then, oh no, then I need to... Then I just need to kink it back in to pick him up later.
Was that tutorialized?
I can't remember, possibly. Like, I've seen them... I can't remember, okay? But you just need to figure... That's what it was. They need to bounce off each other so they don't actually get in. So you pick up that one so he can drop off, so he can get in, so he can get out. So then he gets back on again, and so they can get into the... We've done it. By which I mean we didn't do it. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is Cosmic Express. It is a game that seems incredibly simple, and then is evil. It is absolutely evil, and I simultaneously hate it and love it, and that's pretty much the hallmark of a perfect puzzle game. So congratulations, Cosmic Express. You have won my grudging hate-filled admiration. Congrats. Oh, I do like the odd puzzle game, though. No matter how much I hate them, I do rather love them. So I hope we get more of this thing. This was actually just a completely random recommendation. This came out like flipping ages ago, like I think over a year ago. This was just a random recommendation on Twitter. So thank you to the person who recommended this. This was a good recommendation. Link in the description below. Hopefully we will see a few more puzzle games like this in the future. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Cosmic Express. Thank you very much, and goodbye. I've created a small problem in my road system, which is it's literally impossible for anyone to ever go back into town. And this building shall be where we produce our zebras. And this much taller building next door is naturally where we produce the giraffes. Does anyone remember how the road system went? I think it was something like this.